ESLPod.com presents A Day in the Life of Jeff, a special 10-episode course to teach you everyday vocabulary in English. This is Dr. Jeff McQuillan from the Center for Educational
This is Dr. Ted McQuillan
Development in
from the Center for Education Development
beautiful Los Angeles,
in beautiful Los Angeles,
California.
California,
And I'll be the host
and I'll be the host
for this series.
for this series.
In this course,
In this course,
you'll learn the vocabulary
you learn the vocabulary
for everyday actions,
for
from getting up in
everyday action. For everyday action,
the morning
from getting up in the morning
going to bed
to go into bed
at night,
at night,
and everything in between.
and everything in between.
Each lesson
Each lesson
has 3 parts.
has 3 parts.
First,
First,
a story
a story
read slowly.
read slowly.
Second,
Second,
an explanation of the story.
an at 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 least nation know of the story
And the vocabulary we use.
and the vocabulary
third,
we use.
The story
And third, the story
read at a normal speed.
read at normal speed.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's begin
Are you ready?
with lesson 1.
Let's begin with lesson 1. Getting up.
Getting up. The worst part of the day for me
The work part of the day for me
is definitely when
is definitely
I have to get up.
when I have to get up.
Waking up, that I can handle.
That I can handle.
But getting up,
But getting up,
that I hate.
that I hate.
The covers I have on my bed
The covers I have on my bed
are heavy,
are heavy.
mostly
Mostly
because I have a comforter
because I have a comforter
as well
as well
as a light blanket.
as a light blanket.
I sleep with 2 pillows,
I sleep with 2 pillows,
which for
which
some
for some reason
have different color
have different color
pillowcases.
pillowcases.
Well, at least
Will at least
the sheets match.
the sheets match.
I sometimes
I sometimes
wake up
wake up
before the alarm goes off.
before the alarm goes up.
I like to keep the alarm
I like to keep the alarm
at a low volume
at a low volume
with some classical music.
with some classic music.
Nothing too jarring.
Nothing too jarring.
My old roommate
My old roommate
used to like the terrible buzzer
used to like the terrible buzzer
that you find on most alarm
that you find on most alarm
clocks
clock
nowadays,
nowadays,
which always used to drive me
always you to drive me nuts.
Me nuts. As I was saying,
As I was said,
I sometimes wake up before the alarm,
I sometimes wake up before the alarm,
usually
usually
because of some noise
because of some noise
outside the house.
outside the house,
A car door slamming,
a car door slamming,
an alarm going off,
an alarm going up,
gunfire. Well,
gunfire. Well,
okay,
okay,
not gunfire,
not gunfire.
but man, is my neighborhood noisy.
In my neighborhood, noisy.
Of course,
Of course,
when I'm staying in
when I stay
a hotel,
in a
it's
hotel, it's
usually easier to just
uh, it's usually easier to shoot,
get a wake up call
get away up
from the hotel
from the hotel
than set the alarm.
than set the alarm.
I'm not really an early
I'm not really an early riser,
riser, so I don't jump out of bed
so I don't jump out of bed
ready to take on the world.
ready to touch on the world.
I get up very slowly,
I get up very slowly,
usually 1 foot on the floor
usually 1 foot on the floor
at a time.
at a time.
Every once in a while,
Everyone in a while,
I'll oversleep,
I oversleep,
but not too often.
but not too often.
I really love the weekend
I really love the weekends
when I can sleep in.
when I can sleep in.
Our story begins
Our story begins
by me describing
by me describing
how much I do not like getting up.
how much I do not like getting up.
To get up means
To get up means
to get out of your bed,
to get out of your bed,
to stand up
to stand up
after you have been
after you have been
lying down
lying down
on a bed.
on the bed.
I say that the
I say that the
worst part of my day
part of my day
is when I have to get up.
when I have to get up.
Waking up, that I can handle.
Waking up, that I can handle.
To wake up,
To wake up,
W-A-K-E,
W A K E
U-P,
U P
2 words,
to work
means that you are sleeping
means that you are sleeping
and you stop sleeping,
and you stop sleeping
and now you are awake.
and now you are awake.
The verb is to wake up.
The verb is to wake up.
So you can wake up
So you can wake up
while you are in
while you are in bed,
bed, and then
and then
you get up.
you get up.
You stand up after lying down.
You stand up after lying down.
I said that waking up
I say that waking up
is something I can handle.
is something that I can handle.
To handle,
To handle,
H-A-N-D-L-E,
H A
NDLE
N D L E
here means
here means
to be able to control,
to be able to control,
something that I can manage,
something that I can manage,
something that I can
something that I can
accept.
accept.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
Another expression would be
Aggression would be something
something I can deal with.
I can deal with. Mm.
To deal,
To deal.
DEAL, with
To deal. DEAIL.
something is the same.
With something a the same.
In this case, as to
In this case,
be able to handle
as to be able to handle
something.
something.
I say that getting up
I say that getting up
is something that I hate.
is something that I hate.
The covers I have on my bed
The covers I have on my bed
are heavy.
are heavy.
The covers,
The covers
COVERS,
COVERS
are the things that you
are the things that you
put over you
put over you
to keep you warm.
to keep you warm.
Usually, the covers include
Usually the covers include
a blanket,
a blanket,
sometimes a comforter,
sometimes a comforter,
and usually
and usually
what we would call
what we would sell
the top sheet
the top sheet
or flat sheet.
or plastic.
A comforter,
A comforter,
COMFOR,
COMFORTER
is a very thick blanket, a
a very thick blanket,
very heavy blanket.
a very heavy blanket,
A blanket,
a blanket,
BLANKET,
BLANKET
is something
is
that
something
you put over you
that you put over you when you are sleeping to keep you warm.
when you are sleeping to keep you warm. Blanket is a general term.
Blanket is a general term.
A comforter
A comforter
is a kind of blanket,
is a kind of blanket,
a heavy blanket.
a heavy blanket.
The opposite
The opposite
of a comforter would be a light blanket.
of a comforter would be a light blanket.
A light,
A light
LIGHT blanket would be the opposite.
blanket would be the opposite.
And that is a blanket that
And that is a blanket
will keep you warm,
that will keep you warm.
but if it gets very cold,
But if it gets very cold,
it might not
it might not
keep you warm. It
keep you warm.
might not be sufficient.
It might not be fashion. So fashion.
So we have a comforter
So we have a computer
and we have a light blanket.
and we have a light blanket.
Usually there is a top sheet,
There is a top sheet
SHEET, that you put over you
that you put over you
in between
in between
your body
your body
and the blankets.
and the blankets.
And this top sheet
And this top sheet
is sometimes called
is sometimes
a flat sheet.
called a flat sheet.
The sheet that goes on the bed
The sheet that goes on the bed.
itself,
Cell
that goes onto the corners
that go onto the corners
of the bed.
of the bed.
That's called a
That's cell a fitted
fitted sheet.
sheet.
A fitted,
A fitted
FITTED sheet.
sheet.
So we have a fitted sheet
So we have fitted sheet
on the bed that
on the bed
you sleep on top of.
that you sleep on top on.
Then we have a top sheet
Then we have a top sheet.
and then
I with my and then
a blanket.
a blanket.
Sometimes, if
Sometimes
it's very cold, a comforter
it is very cold.
as well.
A computer as well.
I say in the story that I
I say in the story that I sleep with two pillows.
sleep with two pillows. A pillow,
Pillow
PILLOW,
PILLOW
is what you put your head on when you sleep. Now,
is what you put your head.
for some reason,
For some reason,
I say, I have different
I say I have different
colored pillowcases.
color pillowcase.
This is true,
It is true.
actually. I have
Actually,
a black pillowcase
I have a black pillowcase
and a blue
and a blue
pillowcase
pillowcase
for my two pillows.
for my two pillows.
I think the reason is I
I think the reason
am too lazy
is I am too lazy
go and buy
to go and
a
buy
new pillowcase.
new pillowcase.
Well, the pillowcase,
Will the pillowcase
PILLOWCASE, one word, is the thing that you put over the pillow
is the thing that you put over the pillow
so the pillow doesn't
so the pillow so the pillow
get dirty.
don't get dirty.
We call that the pillowcase.
We sell that the below the pillowcase.
I say, well, at least
I say I say will at least
the sheets match.
the sheets mat.
We already know what a sheet is.
You already know what a sheet is.
When we say the sheets
When we say the sheet
match,
match,
MATCH, we mean that they are the same
we mean that they are the same.
color, or two colors that look
Same color or two color that look put together.